Happy Friday. What's good, EXPs? What's good, family, friends? Oh, I am currently in New York. Shouts out to everybody from 305 real quick. I am currently in Long Island, New York, and we're picking up our load that we are going to be taking down south to the Georgia area. It is beautiful out here today. It is 70 degrees in New York. I heard around the country there's been record highs as far as weather. Atlanta, I know everybody getting the Dukes out already, thinking it's summer. So we are getting a glimpse, guys, as to what this summer's gonna look like. It looks like it's gonna be a real hot summer. So I'm definitely enjoying this weather. I'm happy to see all of you guys, all my beautiful EXPs, family, friends, checking in with me today on this Friday afternoon. I wanted to come on live really quick and just do my EXP check-in, but also talk about a couple things as we head into the weekend. First off, let's just go ahead and celebrate the fact that events are coming back in the experiential marketing industry. Yes! I posted something from Gail and Rice. We see auto shows are going to be coming back and popping up soon. A lot more agencies are getting the green lights from clients and brands to go ahead and move forward with spring, summer, and fall activations. So you know what that means, guys. Money time. It's time to go ahead and go where the money resides, right? So we looking forward to that. A couple things I want to talk about really quick. First off, let's talk about that PPP loan. So I dropped a link. Shouts out to Alisa Burke for dropping that link in the group for everybody who has yet to go ahead and sign up to obtain PPP funding. They just opened up by signing the new, Biden's going to be signing a new bill in the House and the Senate passed a new law. So they're going to be now allowing gig workers or individuals that are independent contractors to apply for PPP funding. So definitely, if you haven't taken advantage of that opportunity, make sure you click that link in the group and sign up. Go ahead and go through the process and sign up for the PPP funding. I did reach out to Alisa, and I want to thank her again because I wanted to make sure that the Google Drive link that she was providing us with was from a credible source, from a credible actual company. And sure enough, you know, she posted the website in there, and I actually reached out to the young lady in the company that is helping people with the funding, and they are legitimate. And we talked at length about, you know, the PPP loan and the stipulations behind that. So I'm working behind the scenes on something awesome for you guys. But definitely, if you haven't taken advantage of that, make sure you take the time to apply for that. A couple things I do want to talk about when you apply for that PPP loan. First things first, make sure you take the time to read and fill out the information and understand exactly what you are applying for. Make sure that it applies to your situation financially or your business, and make sure that you're going to be able to either have that loan forgiven or pay back that loan in the future. Secondly, if you are unsure on how to fill it out, there are a lot of different resources online. Check out YouTube, but ask someone. You know, just don't go into this blindly without taking the time to really understand what you are filling out and what you're getting yourself into. Another thing to remember, they do a hard credit check. So once you provide your Social Security number, chances are within a week or so, you'll get a ding. If you have your credit set up to alert you when someone runs your credit, you'll probably get a ding from the SBA letting you know that they ran your credit. And it is a hard inquiry, so it is going to show up on your credit. So definitely keep that in mind as well. And also, if you're going to be looking to receive the funding and have it forgiven, make sure you understand the ramifications behind what you need to do to ensure that happens. I'm going to bring on in a few minutes a young man in the group who has been posting a lot of things with regards to the group as well. I mean, the PPP loan. Hopefully he'll be on soon. If I can find him. Can't find him, but okay. So that's that. So hopefully he'll be on to join me soon. If not, I'll follow up with him in the future to bring him on for some other times I go live. Oh, here we go. Let me see. I can do it here. Give me 1 second, guys. So I just sent him the invite. So hopefully he'll be joining me soon. But aside from that, PPP, the events industry. So like I said before, more brands are starting to, and more agencies are coming out the woodworks now with all their awesome programs. So as I stated before in the group, make sure you guys take the time to prepare yourself for these opportunities. Make sure that you are updating your resumes, updating your headshots. I got a feeling that once one brand follows suit and does one activation, all the brands, all the agencies are going to follow suit, and the floodgates are going to open. So there are going to be opportunities out there for you, but you have to ask yourself, and I'm going to ask you, are you truly prepared for the influx of work that's going to come in the next 4, 5, 6 months? Because we're going to get a lot of work. So make sure you're taking the necessary precautions from a health standpoint to protect yourself. Make sure you are doing the things from a business standpoint, your LLCs, your resumes, making sure that you fill out the appropriate tax forms to make sure that you are allocating, or when your funds do come in and you're being compensated, that it is going to be appropriately put in your business, in your LLC, or on your personal social security number. So, you know, those are some things to also keep in mind. Make sure you got your attire, make sure you have your mask, and make sure that you ask the necessary questions prior to executing an event. You know, whether or not COVID tested will be required, or a vaccination may be required. We don't know yet. But while we are at this stage where we're starting to see more activations and more events being posted, just make sure that you know what you're applying for, that you understand what's being asked of you, but more importantly, that you are preparing yourself, because the work is going to come. So a lot of us have been out, you know, enjoying this time home, and wanting to get back out there and work and be around friends that we work in the industry. So just hold off, it's gonna come. And another thing I want to stress, while we are, you know, starting to see the industry come back, there's enough work for everybody, right? So all the hating, all the negative energy, all the, oh, well, I'm gonna just apply and it's only gonna be for me and I can't worry about A, B, C, and D. You know, like I said, what's for you is for you. I always preach that, right? And your skills, your ability to sell yourself on the assets and the knowledge and the skills that you bring to any program or any event is going to be completely different from someone else. So why hate? You know, why feel like, oh, I can't share this opportunity because I don't know if it's going to come about, or because I don't want to give it to somebody else, or feel like, well, you know what, I gotta badmouth someone else or be a negative Nancy about someone else's credentials so that I make myself look better and obtain the opportunity. Guys, it don't always work like that. I'm here to tell you. With the amount of events that's going to be coming back, believe me, these account managers and these agencies are going to be looking at quality. They're going to be looking at the EXPs who took the time to update their resumes, to do the necessary work, to put themselves in a position to obtain the opportunities. So later for all the negative hating, later for feeling like you are the only one that is going to be afforded an opportunity. Yes, you have skills. Yes, you have assets. Yes, you need to sell them. And yes, you need to know your worth. But don't do it at the expense of putting somebody else down, or playing the blame game, or trying to step on someone else just to get ahead. You know, that's not what it's all about. We all gonna win. The industry is on the up and up. And I hope that, I really hope that you took this time while the industry was slow to put yourself in a better position to obtain the opportunities that you desire, to move into more management opportunities, or put yourself in a position so that you can have an alternate source of income, a plan B, C, D, and E, in the event that this happens again, or in the event that programs and events slowly start to trickle in. You guys get what I'm saying? So please, you know, don't later for all of that, guys. We in 2021. We 3 months into the year. You know, this is the year where you set yourself up for success, right? You figure out your purpose. You figure out the things that you want in life. You live in your vision. You accomplish your goals, right? Don't make this about anybody else, right? Your success is dependent upon you. And another thing, your level of exposure is going to determine your level of success. And I say this all the time. Who are you exposing yourself to? Who are the people around you, negative or positive? Are they putting you in a better position? Are you guys growing together? Are you guys exposing yourself to new business ventures, new ideas, so that your level of success can increase? Or are you just hanging around the same people who are content with where they are and don't see anything outside of their area code or their zip code? Their zip code, excuse me. And they have determined that success for them is where they are right now, and you want more. So make sure that you are being mindful and cognizant of the people that you keep in your circle, because oftentimes that is going to determine your level of success, whether good or bad, whether it's stagnant, whether you grow, whether you expose yourself to new people, to new mindsets, because it's all about the mindset, right? You change your mindset, you change your life. So that goes for working in the event marketing industry. That goes for working and pursuing your own business, being an entrepreneur. That goes to moving into different realms financially for yourself and for your family. You always got to be thinking 2 steps ahead of your current situation. And let me see if Nikki wants to come on really quick. See if she wants to come on and say hello. Tried to bring on Galen, but he wasn't available, and that's fine. So we'll touch on the PPP. We'll touch on that later on in a different video. Let's see if she's coming on. She couldn't come on. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video in a minute. Your girl had to park. Got my skills on. I'm telling you, CDLA drivers, until you have been to New York and driven, you ain't drove yet. Because this is no joke. They cool? They did? They stacked to the ceiling. They said busy. What are we hauling? Oh, plastics. Plastic containers. So we're hauling plastic container Tupperwares, guys. All right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. How you enjoying this weather, sir? We about to get up out of here. How you enjoying it? I wish I could be here to enjoy to go eat some New York food, but we got to get in and get out. But I love the springtime. It's my weather. Winter go to hell. All right, guys. On that note, we about to go ahead and head out and head south. Beat this New York traffic. Remember, change your mindset, change your life. All right. I'll be checking in with you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Later.